Hi Star Wars fans and welcome to the channel. On today's video it's another kind of tutorial build video. Yes, I had one of those brilliant 6-inch patrol trooper figures from Solo and it's been sitting in the box for ages and I'm like, oh, it needs a vehicle, and it's such a simple angular vehicle from Solo. It's only in it for 2 minutes and I decided the other day, I said, well, I've been doing these couple of build videos and weathering videos. Let's build a vehicle. Let's see how easy I can just knock one out. What I've got around. So I had some foam, had some plastic, got the paint. So yeah, I knocked up something. So let's watch the video and see how I got on. Welcome everyone to my patrol speeder video. I don't know if you recognise this vehicle. It's from Solo. It's only in it for like 2 seconds, if that, isn't it? We had this great Black Series Patrol Trooper and we never got a speeder, and I'm amazed that Hasbro never made this vehicle. It's the perfect size. Now I'm going to put some pictures up in the corner, sort of up here somewhere, and show you sort of how I started this really. So I just got some EVA foam. I had some, so I sort of got the figure and sort of scaled up, and you can see the first picture. As you can see, I sort of scaled up and put the figure inside of it, and I thought, oh yeah, that's pretty good. I don't want to make it too big, like the one of those other speeders, like Empty Nest's speeder. That's ginormous. Empty's Nest, that's it. Yeah, that speeder is ginormous. Too long. So yes, this is gonna, yeah, had to be right. So then I sort of got 2 bits of EVA foam, glued them together, made the base, so that was nice and thick, and then I started adding some plastic to it. I had some perspex, clear perspex, so I started cutting that up and adding the shapes gradually, as you can see in the next picture. And then I started adding more layers to it. Just glued, I just super glued a lot of these pieces on, just glued them on and on. Looked at some pictures online, looked in the book as well, the visual book, that Han Solo visual book's very good. If you want to get it, it's a good book to get. So yeah, I did that, and then I started adding all these like greeblies, they call it. Like I just found loads of like nuts and bolts and bits of metal, just things that looked odd. And then I got, this is all like paper clips and bits of copper wire I've just stuck in to sort of give it like pipe work. A bit of a rod, bits and pieces. There's no hole in the end, but you know, it's the look. So yeah, so I've actually, then I primed it. It's grey primer, Halford's grey primer. I love that stuff. Halford's paint's the best, I swear by it. Then I bought some polar grey, Ford polar grey, and that's quite commonly used on AT-AT helmets when you paint AT-AT helmets, because we all know that AT-AT helmets are really grey and they're not white, but because they were bleached out in the films, the colour was gone, so they actually look white in the film, and that's why they make all the toys and costumes white, but they are really grey, polar grey. So yeah, so I've done polar grey. So first thing is, of course, it's a gloss paint. It's a metallic paint, metallic gloss. So it's got a bit of a shine to it. So I'm just going to get a simple scour, and I'm just going to go over it and just do this and try and just take some of the shine off the paint. This is your cheap sort of thing. You buy a load of these, don't you, in a big packet. So it's just going to go over. Just helps a little bit. You could find a nice grey matte colour if you wanted to. I bet you could get a Humbrol grey, do it that way. Got to do anything back on. So now I'm going to go over with a black wash. First time. Yeah, so I've painted this, so if this goes wrong, that's it, but I can probably just wipe it off. So I've got a bit of a wash here, I'm gonna go over it, and that should hopefully bring out some of the detail, make it look, and then I'm gonna dry it off. I'm gonna let it dry overnight, and then I'm gonna come back to it, and you'll be continuously seeing this, but I'm gonna do a bit tonight, and then I'll come back to it tomorrow. So, wish me luck. So you can see that. Right, let's get right in there. I mean, that's what I want to get, is really right in that gap there. That's going to look really nice hopefully when I've finished it. I think that might be a bit too bit too thick, but oh well. As you can see, I can always wipe this off. Really going overkill. It's getting in those crevices. Right, let's see what happens. Let's see if we can wipe some of this off. Oh yeah, that's looking. Oh yeah, that was good. Just about. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, liking that. Just do a bit of dabbing, I'd rather take loads of it off and then always come back in. I can always do a bit more. Yeah, that's really sort of details pop in now. You're probably better when it's dried a bit. I'm trying to go all the same way like I usually do. All right, let's add a bit more. Go both ways, get in there. No. There we go. That's not bad, is it? There we go. Look at that. Looks sort of better, doesn't it? I'm definitely going to go over this again, probably a few times, just to let it dry tonight, and then see what it's like, and then maybe go over it with another. I might do some dry brushing over it, but yeah, I'm happy with that. This bit here, this is the bit I really want to get to town on. That's the bit where it really does looks good when you do it. So. Ugh, look at that. Nice and dark. Right, let's go in. Just wipe bits off. Because it's the front of the vehicle, it's going to hit, all the dirt's going to hit it, so you want to leave that pretty grimy. Yeah. Quite happy with that. But you don't want it to look like you've just covered it in. You want to make it look natural. Well, yeah, I think I'm going to let that dry as it is, and then it might go over that with another bit later on. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, so I've sort of done a bit more. Now I'm gonna just do the backs. Anyone always keeps asking, what do I use? I'm just using some black cheap acrylic, just some cheap acrylic paint. water-based paint, you just buy it, you know, a couple of quid, and so it's always handy, and just water it down. So yeah. Oh, look at that. Ooh, too much. Love these doing these washes. It's great. The effect you get, it's amazing. Let that drip off. Yeah, that's way too much. Just going to go in there and dab this time. Hi, so we're back. So I've let it dried, and it's looking pretty good. It might be a little bit too much weathered now. But yeah, definitely looking used. So I'm going to do a bit of chrome paint again. Going to got me kind of spray here, got me cotton bud. I'm just going to sort of go over and dab bits and stuff, like edges and stuff, to sort of give that sort of like worn, you know, the worn bits of metal coming through. Just slightly do the edges. There we go, like that. So just go along. So when the light sort of hits it, doesn't look made of plastic. Looks like it could be made of metal. Spray a bit more in the can. Let's get the angle a bit better so you can see what some bits of it actually are made of metal, so I'm going to put quite a bit of silver on some of it. Especially the handle there. Let's just get all the edges. Well, welcome back. So I've gone over most of it and dabbed it with a bit of silver everywhere. It's quite good, the light sort of hits it in places, so it looks like it's actually made of metal. I've gone in and touched over with all the pipes as well, so the metal bits make it look more like pipes. I'll just turn it. So bits of silver, most of the handle, bits of pipe, places on the edge. I've added a little bit of red there to the back, so now we're going to add a bit of blue inside here. Now what I've done is I've just got a cotton bud, I've dabbed it in some Humbrol, as you can see, so I'm just going to add this in now. Get a bit of blue, and we're going to get that all the way around in the inside. There we go. And wipe off the excess. So now we've got a bit of blue. That looks brighter than it does with. It looks a bit actually quite dark with that light on it. That's the sort of glow of the engine. I'm just going to go over that and weather that a bit more. Yep. So I've done the blue and the red. I thought I might just Put a little bit more silver on this bit here. Just just on the edges of some bits. Yeah. Well, there we go. I'm pretty happy with that. So now I'm just going to let it dry and we'll look at it in the light with the figure on, a bit better. All the paper cleaned up. And yeah, see what you think. Okay, see you in a bit. Well, here you go everyone. I've just finished it now. Got the patrol trooper sat in the vehicle. And it looks pretty good. I'm really happy with it. I mean, I've got this bright light on it, so it is making it, the weathering look a bit different than it does in natural light, but I'm quite happy with it. It looks, look, it's made of metal, looks like it's been used, dirty, and yeah, and as you can see the weathering going a certain direction, this gives you that feel of movement and speed. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. A couple of things I probably would have changed looking at it now. I might have made this area here bigger for the trooper so I can get him to, because his legs are a little bit wide. It's this thing when you make things, you're never really sure how it's going to turn out. But yes, yeah, that might have been slight. I mean, I could probably cut it and add a bit, but no, it's all right. It's a first attempt. You're seeing me doing this, and it's just a learning experience for myself and anyone else that wants to try and do this. But yeah, I'd definitely recommend just finding bits and bobs. It's the best way. You watch I recommend like Daniel Chart. He makes some great videos, and check out his channel, and he just grabs bits from household bits, and I've just done the same. I've gone in my garage and grabbed some nuts and bolts, and I had some clear perspex that was damaged, so I've used that instead of like PVA, PVC plastic, just whatever you can find. I mean, I had the primer, paint, the weatherings, you know, it's fun. And say I love this detail here with the, you know, I've done the cable pipe work, just some bits of paper clips, whatever you can find, and there's some on the back. I've got some other stickers coming, because though it's not finished, there are going to be some Imperial cogs in this area, one each side. I found some Lego stickers for a vehicle with Imperial cogs on it, and they were slightly grey instead of black, so they will look great. And a little control panel sticker as well, which will probably go on the panel in there. But yeah, you know, it's so hard to find Imperial cog stickers unless you can like print them off yourself, and that's too much hassle. I just found some for a couple of quid on eBay, so that's good. Hopefully they'll turn up later on in the week. You might see it on the live stream. I'll show a picture of it finished. I would have loved to have finished it with the stickers, but I want to get this video out done. So yeah, there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm pretty happy with it. He does look good spinning around there. Just going to look great on display. So yeah, I just want to say a big thank you to all my Patreon supporters. They really help with the channel, and I just want to say a big thank you to all my channel members as well. They really do. You really do help keep me going and make these videos, and it helps you buy pieces. So if you want to be a channel member, just hit the join button, watch the video, and make your mind up. You know, thanks for it. Just really helps support the channel, and I think it's great. So yeah, there we go, guys. I hope this has inspired you to make a speeder yourself, or just get out there and make something and weather it. So yeah, okay, all right, see you on the next video, guys. Bye.